Boozing with gays.
You know you have to play it again. Do it again.
Oh, it's here.
Where? It's there.
I lost it. Oh, we're online. Michael Shepard. We're online.
Oh my gosh, we are online.
I don't know how this happened. We put it together. We have one person. Hey, one person.
Hello, beautiful one person.
You're
Good
wonderful.
to see you.
Just as you are. Two people. That's so exciting. So happy. This is going to be a strange thing to say out loud. September.
I don't think it's happy.
I guess I was not really. I was thinking. I was thinking we're happy day, like happy, like any random day. But unfortunately, you can't say September 11th.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I got to. I did that. Hi, Jeffrey.
So you can't say September, but you know, a bit like you could say happy January 26th. It's a random day. Happy September 11th. Sounds wrong.
There's a lot of blank space right there. I think you should move over a little bit. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, there we go.
You want to turn the whole...
Hey, cheers.
Oh my God. This is like... Get it
cheers.
Together. Put it together. We're drinking different things.
Yes. So, hey, everybody. So tonight is like a weird, little crazy show. This has been an incredibly busy week for the both of us. And we literally put everything together today. Well, sorry.
I'm sorry. I
put everything together.
No. You don't get to do this.
What?
You don't get to make excuses. The show is what the show is. Don't make excuses
it is what it is.
For it.
Don't
justify badness. We're going to be fabulous. So just say...
Hi, Sue Eldridge.
So we're using the Bartesian tonight. This is a fancy little machine that my husband got me for, what was it, Christmas?
Christmas.
It was on Oprah's favorite thing. So we have...
And for what did you know? The Bartesian is sort of a Keurig for cocktails.
It's literally, you have pods. Look at
so
this.
you have little pods.
Oh, that's a cosmopolitan.
Like you can make a little cosmopolitan. I can find this there.
You did it. I can read it.
Cosmopolitan.
Just because you love it.
Or you can have a Long Island iced tea.
Which is what you're drinking today.
Which is what I am drinking right now. There's also Mai Tai and Rum Breeze.
I'm having a Rum Breeze. There's like a lovely coconut and pineapple.
And it literally, you just put the capsule in, the booze is already there, you press the button, and it makes your drink.
And so the cool thing about the Bartesian, I'm going to show this image again. They're the 4 different thermoses, and they each hold a different booze. So you can have a party and someone wants rum, someone else wants vodka, whatever. Boom, it makes your drink.
Hi, Steve Winton.
The Bartesian. And I laughed at this. I laughed at this when you gave it to us. I said, what are you doing?
I know,
what sort of strangeness you doing?
Hey, Taryn, write us something in Gaelic or whatever it is, that language you're like studying. Hey, Consuelo. Hey, Mel England. It was so great to see you the other day. Bernard K. Addison, rock on. Let's go. All right. So anyway, it is September 11th. Oh, but before we do that, let's read the fair use disclaimer.
Oh, I was going to let's go with you. I think it makes more sense.
Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. Now we can drink.
Permission or payment to. September 11th. So yes. Do you want to talk about this? All I remember is on September 11th, the actual 2001, we were in bed sleeping.
We were in bed
sleeping. We were in the West Coast.
And my sister Rita called me.
And Rita called and said, and I remember she said, did you see what happened to the World Trade? First she said,
Are you in New York? Are you in New York?
And we had just moved from Brooklyn like a year and a half previous. And she goes, Are you in New York? And we're like, no. And then she goes, did you see what happened to the World Trade? And I remember thinking, oh, my sister-in-law is making something up. Oh, her thoughts are getting... Yeah, I really did.
They got Joe.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
And we turned on the TV and both... I did one of those... I really did the...
Heart was falling. It was like crazy. Chuck Berman's here. Hey, Scott Munson.
So before we do any other little... Well, I should do one little thing and then other little thing.
He's going to do one little thing what?
So the one little thing is this. I have to promote myself.
Do that.
with Lizzie Ross and EST Los Angeles. I have been doing a spoken word thing for, God, 4 years, 5 years at this
At
point.
least. Hey,
Just
Renee.
forever. And then I've done spoken word throughout my time in Los Angeles because, well, I had kids and I didn't have the time to go do plays or whatever. So I do spoken word. But we're doing True Story is back on its feet. It's this next Saturday at 8 p.m. This is the fabulous lineup. We have really good people: Alex Alfaro, Angela Bullock, myself, Gordon Henderson, and Rosemary Vaswani. Our prompt is The New Normal. The other name that should be up there is Lizzie Ross. Actually, it's down in the corner, produced and posted by. But it's a lovely curated evening. You can go to the estllosangeles.org site
Yes,
to
you
find
can.
out how you can watch, because you don't actually come in person. You don't have to. It's going to be on StreamYard, just like we're on StreamYard right now. So
I know.
you can come in person, which would be lovely because I like hearing laughter and applause. You can watch it online, but it's next Saturday, 8 p.m. True Story. There is my
There's your plug.
thing. The
There's your
next
plug.
banner I'm going to put up is this banner.
Come join us. Leave your cheese to sour. If you want to come in and check us out and talk about some stuff, please do.
You come to StreamYard.com/5x3N6CIASU.
Nothing. Anyway, hey, Davis C. Nichols.
Siasu.
So anyway,
So that's
Nicole
for
Lynn
you.
Smith, what's up,
And
girl?
when people join us, what happens
Snowball.
what happens on our end is we hear a ba-doop, and then we see down, and it's always exciting. We would love for you to join us. So come on in. You can talk about any of the wonderful things that have happened this week, any of the horrible things that have happened this week, any of the heat issues you've had this week, whatever the thing is. Why is this door open?
I don't know, but I do want to talk about this. This is something I want to talk
Air
about.
conditioning
real
on,
quick.
door open. Just saying out loud.
I don't know. But I do want to talk about this. This past week was Suicide Prevention Week. And for those of us who are both bipolar and manic depressive, it is a very big thing. Please reach out to friends and family if you think that they are in need. This has been a tough couple days for me. It's been very, very tough. And I just,
you see the ghost child in the corner. Do you want to say something?
I'm gonna lock the door.
All right.
Thank you for telling
Thank you
me.
for letting us know. And so yesterday and today have been very rough. And I don't have any suicidal ideations or anything like that. But I know how tough it can be just, hi, Irene, hi, Damone, just by being just in your everyday life. And if you know someone who you think is having a rough time, just reach out and say hi. That's all you got to do. It will mean the world to them. Trust me, I know. So I wanted to say that.
That's very,
All right,
you're
there we
admitting
go.
something that happened this week.
Yeah, why not? We're an open book.
So,
A booze.
okay, you're going to go over and close that door because
Mm.
I don't like the fact that we have the hot air coming in with the cold air.
Ooh, hot air. Cold
So, first image is Queen Elizabeth. Look at, this span of 70 years is amazing, isn't it?
70 years worshiping an old white lady.
Mhm.
But I'll tell you the white lady that I worship,
Estelle Getty?
Estelle Getty,
Or-
as Ma.
Or do you,
And
do
the
you
Golden
worship
Girls.
do you worship Sophia Petrillo?
Savage.
Or both?
If I'm going to do that, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to honor her. Because while I am not here to mock the loss of the Queen, because having lost my mother at 96 just last year, I understand what the loss is within the family and how deeply that is affecting everyone. But she was problematic. That whole monarchy.
Well, it's interesting
problematic.
because I was talking with Jessica last night about this, and we were when we were younger, the monarchy has kings and queens and whatever. It seems exciting, and then when Jessica was talking about studying Shakespeare, and I was very similar. I'm like, oh, this is where they come from, these English kings and queens. This is their lineage. This is passed down, and there is something. Wow, we don't have that here. It's different, but you do look at the territories they went
they
to,
colonized. They were colonizers.
They look
And
at
the thing is that, yes, it is true. A lot of the colonization started when she wasn't the queen. But as you said, she had 70 years of trying. She could have done so much in those 70 years, but she remained silent, which made her complicit, which makes her a colonizer, in my opinion.
I think that's a very strong generalization. But I am not here to bash nor to whatever.
I'm not
But
trying to bash. I'm just saying that, look, she was problematic as
Yes.
fuck, y'all.
I
She
agree.
was, because she never said a word. All these
I don't
things
know
were
if
happening, and she never said a word.
Here's someone.
Colonizer. Thank you, Bethany.
And
First of all, let's say hey to Bay, our line producer.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
You
go
got to feel me. You got to feel my energy.
I am feeling right now.
I think you've done some talking about this. I've done some talking. We need a new middle ground.
Girl, the queen is dead.
Queen Latifah?
No.
Beyonce?
No.
Janet?
No.
Mary J?
No.
Lauryn Hill?
No.
Tony Braxton?
No.
Diana Ross?
No.
Tracy Ellis Ross?
No.
Monica?
No.
Brandy?
No.
Maya?
No.
Misty?
No.
The Spice Girl?
No.
Alicia?
No.
Ashanti?
No.
Mariah?
No. Girl, the Queen of England.
Adele?
No.
Who the hell are they talking about then?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be irreverent, but that did make me. But she goes, Brandy? And she goes, Monica?
Monica? No, girl, the Queen of England. Adele?
Irreverent or humor? You
be the
decide.
judge.
You judge.
We
You
didn't
let us
do
know.
it. We're just showing you what's out there in the world.
We're showing you what the people are
What the
talking
people
about.
are talking about.
People are caring about.
Yes. Anyway.
So this is a topic on my list. I'm very lukewarm about this, but you want to say hi to people? Say hi to
I
people.
said hi to Bethany. I want everybody to say wave to Bethany and say, hey, line producer, thank you so much for being here
Hey,
and for doing the dang
Bethany.
thing. Ray Ford is here. What's up, Ray Ford? Baby, your show was funny. I'm sorry that, the guy, did what happened, but you were fantastic. You were absolutely fantastic in that.
I'm sorry it did what happened. That's,
Well,
I am,
because-
quote unquote, Bethany put that down.
Hey, Cousin
I'm
Joe.
sorry it did what happened, Michael Shepard.
I'm sorry I did what happened. But, I just want to let you know, I want to let this brother know that he is a serious freaking talent and deserves everything he gets in life.
What was
because
he?
he's
Now I need to
brilliant.
know what he's in. I don't know what we're talking
I can't remember the
about.
name of the show. I watched an episode the other night, 2 episodes, and it was
That
just
show.
funny.
I don't think,
It's oh god,
were there guns?
Ray, tell us what the name of the show
Were
is.
there dragons? Were there dragons?
No,
Were there hobbits?
but they can be
Were there
dragons and hobbits, but apparently not black people.
Okay, now you're just going someplace. Now you're being.
That's all. I just want to bring that
You're
up.
being provocative.
That people love to say, I believe in dragons. Maggie, it's called Maggie. Thank you.
I don't ever heard of Maggie. Where do you find Maggie?
I was going through.
He's going to do
is it
Mom
Hulu?
again. If you want,
Hi, Heidi.
this is my. So what's your friend's name?
Ray Ford.
Ray, put information in the comment section. That's the best way to
Have
do it.
people go and watch it, and
What is
maybe
it-
they'll,
is
if
it
enough people
about-
go and watch
is
it,
about
they'll
Maggie
bring it back.
Thatcher?
No, it's not about.
Is it about Maggie
Thatcher.
Simpson?
We're gonna move on from this. David C. Nichols, you see what I have to live with?
Maggie.
Who's gonna join us on StreamYard? All right. What else? What are we talking about today?
So, okay, the Emmys are tomorrow.
Are they?
It said Monday. Does that mean tomorrow or next week, Monday? The
I don't know. Are the Emmys tomorrow?
Emmys
I
are
closed
Monday.
the show today. He's working on his piece for the thing. We got the kids. We got.
Wait, no, stop.
Life.
No excuses. Excuses.
I don't
are
remember.
boring.
I don't-
Excuses are boring.
Oh, so we just gonna bicker.
Let's
tonight.
pretend.
We're just gonna be the Bickersons.
Let's talk.
Mr.
as
Vic
if
Bickerson.
Frida.
Kahlo.
No, Bickerson. Let's talk as if the Emmys
Was it her
are
name?
tomorrow.
Frida Bickerson?
I'm making it up right here.
Miss Frida Bickerson.
Dagwood Bickerson.
Frida and Dagwood Bickerson.
That's who we are. Or Maggie. Allegedly. Okay, so the Emmys are so there were. I went to a couple of sites and looked up like projected winners because
Okay.
I thought,
Ooh,
let's
projected
see.
winners.
And this could mean something.
As we all know, I'm
Number
voting for
one-
everybody black.
Number one is Succession. Like they just say it's the best show. We'll continue
Right.
to do this show. We'll win the best show. La la la. But you know there are not many people of color on that show, so it's not a
You think? Bernard K. Addison,
that's
you think?
that's not your favorite. Then I read either Ted Lasso or Abbott Elementary. For best.
Abbott. I'm voting for everybody black. And I can't vote because I'm not the.
Although both the people that I read said that Barry is the one that should win. However, you didn't see Barry this season.
No.
But Barry got very dramatic and very heavy. So it was awesome. It was a very good season. I don't know that it was a comedy. All of a sudden it switched
Well,
gears on
I
me.
mean, but then again, Desperate Housewives was a comedy.
It was a comedy. I know.
I know.
We get
old.
into
I'm old.
we get into that dramedy.
Oh, no.
We get into that dramedy category.
But Bernard, Bernard says Sanaa Lathan is brilliant on Succession.
oh, she is. No,
All right,
that's
so
true.
there you go.
There you go.
But
There you go. I don't know if she was nominated. They are saying that White Lotus will most likely win. That show drove me nuts. White Lotus fans or enemies out there, I don't know that I need to see another show about white privilege. I mean, Succession's as far as I need to go, right?
which would be, I don't know, 93% of everything on TV.
It truly is.
Except for the
drove
Connors.
me insane. Although that the lead guy, the guy that ran the hotel, was hysterical, and I think he should win.
Where
But-
are the rest of the Long Island Ice? Oh, here it is.
I don't know.
Long Island Ice Tea.
They
We're
are
about to have
saying
a
both
second
of these
one.
people said Zendaya should win again.
Baby, Zendaya should win everything.
So
Tony
Zendaya-
Tasso, what's up, bitch?
And they're saying Amanda Seyfried and Jennifer Coolidge. So that's all I heard. Amanda Seyfried for Dropout and Jennifer Coolidge for White Lotus. So those are the things I've heard. Thoughts? Are you looking forward to it? Do we just go, it's another Emmy Award, who cares? I don't know.
It's just another Emmy Award that none of us have in this house.
No, we don't have one.
I got a bunch of ovations.
Although we have a friend who just
and
won
y'all
an
probably
Emmy.
don't even know what the ovations are, but I got a bunch of them.
They don't exist
They don't
anymore.
exist anymore.
It literally is an antiquity.
I know.
Your ovation awards are antiquities.
I know. So, okay. What else are we talking about?
I
I had no idea
I
the
have-
Emmys were Monday. That's crazy.
I have an image for you. You'll like
Oh,
it.
Image.
Here we go. This image was very, very dark, so it was hard to. I even tried to lighten it, but
Wish I could be somewhere that's green.
part of this world?
I-
Part
of this world, somewhere that's green. I just realized that it's the same song.
No, it's not. Da 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 da.
No.
Now you
I
say.
want to be somewhere that's
Well, it's not the same song, so they
green.
borrow similar notes. Anyway, do you want to say what that is so people know?
So that is Halle Bailey.
Bailey.
Not to be confused with Halle Berry.
No.
Halle Bailey.
Yes.
Who is the new, hey K-Pack, who is the new Ariel. And going to be coming out in 2023.
In Little
the
Mermaid.
new live action
In
version
case-
of The Little Mermaid. And I also want to say that my buddy David Diggs is in it as well. So I'm very excited about
Who's David
seeing this.
playing?
I don't know. He posted today that this is happening. But I said, who are you playing? He hasn't gotten back to me.
Is he Sebastian? I want to be Sebastian.
Well, if they're doing live action, Sebastian seems a little old. He seems a little old for Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Oh, wait, no, Sebastian.
Sebastian's. Yeah.
Oh, I
He's
thought you meant flounder.
He's a
I heard
hermit
flounder.
crab. He's a hermit crab, Sebastian.
That would be amazing.
I don't know how you do that live action, but I imagine they'll figure that one out.
David
That's-
Diggs? That would be just awesome.
Now, I did want to bring this up. So, it's interesting. There's a lot of when it was first announced that Halle was going to be doing Ariel, there was a lot of naysayers out there saying, "Why is there a black Ariel? Ariel is a white girl." All of that stuff, and evidently that's died down a little.
No, it has not.
That's what I read.
No.
That's what I read.
Maybe in the white press that you read, but in the black world that I live in, it has not died down at all.
What are people just going to boycott it?
No, it's child.
I don't know. I'm asking a question.
All I know is I'm reading all these middle-aged 8.5 by 11 men
What does that mean?
and 8.5 by 11.
They're a piece of paper,
What color is that,
tan,
bitch?
ecru, beige.
We're not even drunk yet. What the fuck is happening?
You can also
Oh,
get
they're
this,
like-
what was that? You can also get this verse at ecru, beige. Remember? There was a
No
tote. There was a
idea.
tote
Hey, Mitch Hale.
back in the day.
No, but okay, so all right, but there's a lot of like middle-aged white men who are complaining about this movie, which they wasn't gonna see in the first place. Saying things like, "Oh, well, this is inaccurate because she lives in the dark part of the ocean and there's no sun, so she cannot be dark enough." And so all these like
No,
people are going on
you're
and go,
making something up now.
"Oh, no, all these marine
She
biologists
lives
are going on and saying,
She's lived in the
um,
dark part of the ocean.
no,
you didn't
no,
send me
in the
those.
darkest part of the ocean, Ariel,
Yeah.
she's a mermaid, which is not a real thing.
Not real. Sorry.
Like dragons and hobbits, they're not real.
Thus, they can be anything.
So they're saying that, well, it's impossible that she can be black because there's no sunlight that can get to her to make her dark. Okay, this is what's wrong with education in America.
But there are dark animals under the water.
The darkest
I would
animals in the world,
Yeah.
which are
I
fish
would-
and other sea creatures,
I would say
are blacker than the blackest part of the bottom of the ocean. And there have been several marine biologists who have said, y'all,
You can't be white. You
y'all
can't be
just
black
being
and-
racist.
Yeah.
Y'all, that's all it is. You are being racist.
Well, but just think of whales or octopi, or I mean, there are many fish or undersea creatures
Octopi.
that are dark. I don't even understand what they're. Anyway, I'm getting off this time, but I did want to say this. So, I did not know that Miss Halle Bailey was
Uh-huh.
going to be Nettie in The Color Purple. Did you know that? I'm just asking a question.
Where have white people been? We have, in the black world, we have been watching this development. I can
Why-
name
I
everybody
don't
who's playing
understand-
everybody in The Color Purple.
I don't understand why you can't just take what I say and riff on it in a positive way as opposed to turn it around as if I'm a bad individual because I didn't have that information.
I had no idea she was playing that.
No, I'm not saying
Okay.
that. So just say, no, we'll
All
try
right.
it this way. We'll take 5. So
Alice.
let's say I say it and you go, oh, I did know that. Because I say it positively as opposed to doing a layer. See if we can do a try it or no.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Me being positive.
So
this is it. This is a study on me being positive.
I did want to bring this up, and that is that Halle Bailey is going to be playing Nettie in The Color Purple, the musical, the movie, musical. You can't do it.
I knew that. That's amazing. I'm glad that you found that information
See,
out.
you didn't get the job.
Wow.
Didn't get it.
Wow.
Lost out.
Eric Simonson, wow. My husband has said, that's why you didn't get the job in The Color Purple.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
My drink is already empty. Which, how many times? We have been on for 20
look at
minutes.
that. Look at this image. She was on the cover of Variety. Look at that dress. I didn't
Now.
get the designer of that dress. I think it's kind of
Yo,
fantastic. It's very
She
structural.
is, her hair is in braids. Her braids are floating through the water. It's, honey, all I know.
And if you want to, I didn't say this. So the reason why this has gotten big and we actually have an image, this image here, it's because the trailer has dropped. So
At
go see the
D23.
and it's gorgeous. And it's very similar to the animation.
Oh, look, I'm already empty. Let me fill this up.
You can't put it. You got to do a different
So-
glass, I think.
No, I just do this.
Does it fit under there?
I have to hold it. So you push a button,
He's pushing a button.
and it says you want regular, light, or strong. So I'm pressing strong.
Mm-hmm.
And hear that noise? That's my cocktail being made for me. Hey, Bobby Marley. What's up, Chicago?
I'm reading things. Okay, wait. Here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do images. Because we can do this. So this is a perspective thing that Michael saw, and they're just. I'm going to actually take off our site right now because I want people to see the images.
All right.
And look at this image.
So what do y'all see?
Now, nothing is doctored. These are photographs that have actually been taken. And, of course, it looks like a cat head in the middle of the room or something like that, right? And then the perspective person comes along and says, no, actually, the cat's just peeking around the corner. But because of the perspective, it looks like it's a cat head just floating in the middle
Giant
of the room.
cat head.
I have 3 of these. That was one. That was one.
I love these.
This is fun.
I was looking at this. I was freaking the fuck out because I couldn't figure it out.
So this one was,
What do you all see?
what do you see?
In the comments, tell us what you see. Because I know what it is. What do y'all see?
I don't think we have to wait.
By the way, I just want to point out that Jason Kennedy thinks I deserve an Emmy. Thank you very much. Casting director Jason Kennedy.
Jeffrey wins.
Oh.
It is a person holding an urchin. So there's a wrist, there's a hand,
Isn't that
there's
crazy?
an urchin.
Go back to Jason saying I should win an Emmy.
Oh, did Jason say that?
Jason said, I just want to see it on the screen because it'll make me feel good.
I don't know where that is. Honey.
Just scroll down. It'll make me feel real. There it is, right there. I deserve an Emmy. Thank you.
Why isn't it a... Do you see how selfish?
We deserve an
Oh my
Emmy.
God.
Thank you.
Why is that you? Do you think you're that much better than I am on this program?
Absolutely not.
Let's do that again. Do you think you're that much better than I am on this program?
No, I certainly don't.
Jason, does it get the job? Okay.
What's the third image?
Third image. This is kind of, you gotta pay. This is weird.
This freaked me out.
I go,
Because this is the one I was like, wait. And then I realized in the back,
yeah.
if you look at it, hey, Tamara.
First of all, this
Tomorrow,
is probably
sorry.
one of the
Tomorrow.
most unsafe actions in the world. Do I do the second thing?
Yes, do the other ones.
So there are two men. You can see the hat of the second man over there. He's holding a mirror at the back of the first guy. I mean, what the heck, on a motorcycle holding a mirror? Hey, let's take a mirror and go somewhere on the motorcycle.
It's like those old
Don't
movies.
do this at home.
It's like those old movies. Hey, Victoria Hoffman, honey, thank you for seeing my show today. Thank you very much. It was great. Leon Martell, what's up? Holding the mirror. You saw it. I know. All right, where are we going now?
We are talking about the Heat. Tell me what your thoughts are about the Heat.
Miami deserves them
The Heat? They do.
because they suck. That's my humble opinion.
No,
Is
no,
that-
you can't leave.
I can't leave.
And
I can't do anything.
Just talk about the Heat. I'm asking you,
Oh,
you're
so-
honest?
So it's, honey, in LA, the last few days, it's been hotter than titties. It is, you know that undersection of, okay, ladies, work with me here. You know that undersection when it's really hot, but there's that undersection under the titty. Baby, that's what it feels like, that I'm under somebody's titty because it's hot. It is so hot. It just lays on you.
Okay, you got to leave the breath for me somewhere. So Chris Hayes on MSNBC was doing a report on California and our energy system and the heat. And this, I totally cut this up. You'll see how cut up it is. But watch it all the way to the end. And even if you go, what the hell is that going on here? Because I just thought it was a fascinating and humorous piece.
They're in the midst of a record-breaking heat wave, the most severe ever in the month of September. California also has some of the most forward-leaning decarbonization efforts in the entire country. Just a couple of weeks ago, they announced a ban on the sale of new gasoline cars, taking effect in 2035. Earlier this year, renewables powered just under 100% of California's daily energy needs for the first time. California was actually able to avoid widespread blackouts or rolling brownouts, something that honestly used to be just a fact of life in the state.
I love that Gavin Newsom was wearing his fleece, obviously in cool air conditioning, saying, let them eat cake, let them sweat, you don't get air conditioning.
When Texas faced an extremely rare and devastating weather event last winter, their grid, heavily dependent on natural gas, didn't hold up. No, the infrastructure basically froze, and millions of people lost power, some for days on end. While California Governor Gavin Newsom may or may not be spending time in air conditioning, at least his state has electricity.
I thought that was a big bash on Texas.
Cheryl Hammond, what do you think,
That
honey?
was a huge bash on Texas.
Oh, baby. I want to play some, I got to look at comments real fast.
This is
Because-
comments. I got put.
Oh,
on-
you already put it there?
I did because
This
I knew
is like
you
my
wanted to go
favorite.
there.
This is one of my favorites. Swap boob.
No, wait. We gotta talk about what we just watched. You can't just go searching for Michael Shepard's wonderful comments. Leave it alone.
What?
No, seriously. Think about this.
Shady Pines,
we
Ma.
had-
Shady Pines.
We had 100-degree heat. They talked
For
about,
days.
They talked about a possible brownout. They suggested to us not to run things between 4 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night. Just wait 1 second. They suggested this, didn't
Yes,
they?
they did. Absolutely.
And we did not have brownouts. Our system held up. And the thing that said that our solar heating is
Hey,
beginning to help generate everything in California, that's
starting to work.
amazing. So
it's starting to work.
we have to point these things out. I think that's kind of
Can I point one
Now
thing
you
out
can do
just
your
real fast? Because just something.
because it's about you.
It's all about me.
Oh my God.
It's all about me.
All right, someone out there has to write something really favorable about me now, or else his head is going to explode. You just have to. We have to balance it. I don't need it. I need him not to be insufferable tonight. Give me my
Okay.
give me my controls
Oh
back.
my god.
So I have to do this. Mayor Pete was on TV.
Buttigieg.
He was asked about California and all the natural energies that they've been using, right? So this is a very simple little piece, very straightforward. Nothing is earth shattering, but something will follow.
It's interesting to see how the states are trying to go above and beyond what we're doing at the federal level. And I'm really interested to follow these developments while we continue to set a national policy that's the baseline for all of this. We need to move in the direction of electric vehicles. And look, industry's already there. At least one major automaker says they're not even planning to make gas cars past 2035. But we've got to make sure that this happens quickly enough to help us beat climate change. We've got to make sure it happens affordably enough that it's not just wealthy people.
So, yes, that was the big deal. The fact that California's like, hey, we're going to stop gas cars. I mean, that is a huge piece of news.
That's great.
That happened during this. That was a real sneeze. That wasn't a fake sneeze. That was, as honest to God, earth-shattering. It's all about him sneeze. Okay, wait, no. So now pay attention to this.
Yes.
Ready? So did you know that Mayor Pete and Chasten have moved to Michigan? Did you know this?
Why would I know this?
I don't know why. You read news.
I do, but that was under my radar.
Okay, well, but
Or gaydar, if you will.
okay, well that's fine. But they've moved to Michigan, and there is a Michigan Republican co-chair. Her name is Meshawn Maddock. I already don't like her because of her name, Meshawn Maddock.
Come on, Meshawn Maddock.
Now, Meshawn Maddock, after that particular piece that Mayor Pete put out,
Yes.
and the fact that he's moving to Michigan, where she resides,
Because I'd move the hell out of Indiana as well.
you're going to read this tweet. You ready?
I'm reading a tweet.
Go.
Well, we are so blessed this week. Little girl moved to Michigan. Look like he's bringing all his Californian dream in here with him.
Can you read? What just happened?
I just did a play. I can't read shit.
I
Right
know
now.
she's a white woman. You did Sealy.
Do it again. Do it again. Put it back up there. Fuck it.
There's
Let's
a
do
lot
it again.
of.
Let's do it. Just put it. Oh, we so blessed. No, that's still Sealy, isn't it?
You're doing Sealy.
We are so blessed. No, that's the
Just
queen.
stop. No, we're done. We're
Hey,
done.
Gloria.
You're gonna do your Bahamian in a second, and then we're all. We don't send this.
We are so blessed to have this man right here today.
So this piece right here, that one, Meshawn Maddock, that is her name.
You know what?
No.
Fuck me, Sean.
No, I don't. I think you should say this. So she describes herself on Twitter as Ultra MAGA, number one. She's organized a protest for the stay-at-home order, which led to the militia. Remember there was that militia outside of the Michigan State House? She helped lead that. And she claims she sent 19 buses to Washington on January 6th. Can we stop her?
Can we start talking about the fact
And yet she's
that
calling...
these mother pluckers
Mm-hmm.
are out here every day, like actually bragging about this shit? Yo, come on. Who's in Michigan? David C. Nichols, you're in Michigan. She is an asshat. That is, honey, I've worn an asshat. And don't call her an asshat. She's worse than that because an asshat can be a good
Bethany
thing.
had another word.
Shit weasel. Okay, we ain't got nothing to do with the shit weasels. That's a better word. All right, so
Meshawn.
can't stop stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. It's like
and the idea that you pick on
Matthew Black fuck twaddle.
allegedly.
Oh, we're back to allegedly now.
Oh, and I didn't say this. Her husband, Matt Maddock, was ousted from the state caucus for improper behavior. They are Matt and Meshawn Maddock. That's a lot of M's.
I'm done with them.
They trouble.
I'm done with them. Done.
Okay,
You hear me?
So Michael sent me this, and I'm going to just post it. We're going to read it all together. Here
All
we
right.
go.
I never told anybody, but she knighted me. Hey, Sebastian, you do Donald Trump. You read it.
You want to do your Trump?
Read this as Donald Trump. Come on. Okay, there's a live audience.
Well, I mean, he typed this. He didn't say it.
But say it as you think Donald Trump would say it.
I never told anybody, but she knighted me in private.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Sebastian Isaac Foster Shepherd, ladies and gentlemen.
Stage mom. So
Come here and do
you're
a
also
pirouette, baby.
So smile, baby. So anyway, this was going around the internet hot and hot and hot. All right. And
Here's the problem. It's not real.
true.
It's not real news. If you can see, it is the Twitter, stuff. Well, he was kicked off Twitter years ago.
Yeah.
He did not say this, but was fascinating. And I love that people are on this. This makes me very happy. Had he actually said that, had he actually said the Queen knighted me in public, this is what our Constitution would do to protect us in this moment. It says, no title of nobility shall be granted by the United States. No person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of Congress, accept any present, emollient office title from any king, prince, or foreign state. That's Article 1, Section 9 of the U.S. Constitution. So I just love the fact that this piece came out and it was fake news, and someone else is on it and go, yeah, but the Constitution says. They're right there. They're fighting
right
it
there.
anyway. Even though it's fake news, they're fighting it anyway.
Michelle Damer, what's up? So it's like, I read that and I was like, oh my God, did he really do that? Because he can't. He can't run for president again. Sadly, it's untrue.
But then you put it in my lap and I have to do research.
So you have to know that you have to, as my husband just said, do the research. When you see a tweet, do the research before. Hey, Jenna. Hello. Hey, Crick. You have to do the research. You have to do the research.
Okay, you
y'all.
got to say, hey, Crick, as if you're excited, as when you
Hey,
say,
Crick.
hey, Jen. Yeah, it's better. Good. Hey,
there you
Crick.
go.
I do mean that, actually.
Yeah. Here's a picture of Crick. If you don't know who Crick is, here's a picture of him.
Aw, Cricky. So Occupy Democrats had an article that just came out, and Michael handed it to me right before. And evidently, 3 days after the National Archives and Reports asked for Trump to send over the missing documents, and this is back in June 6th, a private plane bound for Bedminster, New Jersey, where his golf course is, was seen to be loaded with what appears to be boxes. So I'm going to show you this video.
Which is also where Ivana...
No, we're not doing that yet. Just to watch the thing first. So once again, the archives contacts Trump. We need the boxes back. 2 days after that happens, he's getting on a plane from Mar-a-Lago, and he's going up to Bedminster. I don't know if the plane left Mar-a-Lago, but whatever the airport is there, and loading up all of these boxes that may or may not, because the word allegedly was really all over this article, may or may not
allegedly
have something to do with the documents that the National Archives asked for to begin with.
2 days later, all of a sudden, he loading boxes of things on a plane to go to Bedminster.
I'm going to let you read this. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what? It's not here. Go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
So he says, they say, give us your shit. He like, I ain't got no shit. Bitch, we know you got some shit. Okay, I got a couple things. Come on by the house around 7:30, and we gonna, I give you a couple of these things, you know how we do it.
And it was like 12 boxes.
So they show up, they roll up in there, and they're like, ha, give us your shit. So he gives them these, 20, 30 boxes.
Something.
Give them a little something. John Michael Becky, give them a little something. They roll off. And he like this. Well, they come back and say, motherfucker, we coming back. And all of a sudden, after they say they coming back, he gonna roll off with all these boxes on a private jet? Mm-hmm. Tell me something. Tell me it's raining. Don't pee on my head and tell me it's raining.
Now we did it. We did a story here.
These are strong.
Well, but I don't. Evidently your tolerance is just going down. But we did a story here on the boozin',
everything
on the boozin', right?
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about how Ivana Trump was buried on the golf course in Bedminster in this very bizarre, private, strange ceremony. And I had a tweet. I somehow lost it. I don't have it. But the tweet basically said, "Oh, is that why it took 8 pallbearers to carry Ivana's Trump to the gravesite?"
Eric, you know her. She about the size of Erica Kane. She don't weigh but $105.
Is that
Her hair was heavier than she was. And it took 8 pallbearers. 8 pallbearers to get that heifer in the ground. Mm-hmm. Dig that bitch up. Dig her up. Dig.
DOJ? Are you there? Bedminster
DOJ?
Golf course.
Dig her up.
Dig her up.
And when I say digger, that's what I mean. Digger up.
I don't know what you're doing. I honestly don't know. Why is there
Sumac is here.
I'm moving this
Sumac.
this way.
That's what I said earlier, bitch. Why didn't you do it?
Why are you going there?
Sumac is here. Sumac was my prom date for my junior prom.
That's so sweet.
I know.
Was he a good date, Sue? You can put it in the comments. And be honest.
You better say I was the prettiest motherfucker you ever
Did anyone say anything nice about me yet? I guess
They
I don't-
did
I don't
earlier
have any- I
on,
don't
but
have anyone lovely
no,
to-
you could. Okay, can someone please say something nice about my husband, please? Just say, you know what? You have a sparkling personality. That's all.
You were awesome. You
I
were
was awesome. So my prom date says this about me.
God. And his ego just got bigger. Thank you, Sue.
Please say stuff about my husband now. That's all I need.
So we're going to jump to something totally different category. Do you know the Biden administration has a monkeypox response deputy coordinator?
All right, before you say that.
That's fine. There's a truth there.
That is actually probably the biggest comment you can ever do for Hutch Foster. He is the most patient man.
No. That's not the best thing you can do.
What could you do? What's the best thing?
That's for other people to determine. No, wait. Let me do this.
All right,
Ready?
Do this.
Did you know there was a monkeypox response deputy coordinator, a Biden appointed one? Did you know this existed?
I did not.
I think
Kathy
it's-
Walker, Robert Jennings, hello.
So, and his name is Dimitri. I would love to say this correctly. Daskalakis.
The only Dimitri I know is from All My Children. Can anyone remember his name? So Dimitri Daskalakis.
Can I show you a picture of Dimitri Daskalakis?
Is he hot?
No, nothing like that. This is Biden's. So the right have had a field day with Dimitri Daskalakis. This is all true. This is him. He is a pro-queer man. He goes to gay pride parades. He has tattoos. He wears harnesses. He makes people, make sure people are healthy within the whole scene of it all. But the Republicans are going fucking... Oh, wait, that was... Yeah.
Oh.
What is this one? This one. So there he is in the gay pride parade, right?
Meet Joe Biden's monkeypox czar, a progressive radical gay. We're all progressive radical gays, except for the log cabin Republicans. Doctor who performs HIV screenings in sex clubs and gives meningitis shots in drag. Now he's in the White House.
And here's the third. There you go.
Meet Dimitri. Dimitri was just appointed by Joe Biden to be the official White House National Monkeypox Response Deputy. Y'all got to do something. That's too long.
Dimitri proudly wears the official symbol of the Church of Satan, the pentagram. Joe Biden appointed a Satanist to the White House, and you pass gas. You see the word Satanist, and you pass gas. Anyway, the Republicans, here's this guy. He lives his life. He is unapologetic, and he's an amazing doctor. I'm going to give you some talking points. Can I tell you what I said?
Yes. Max. Hold on. Our youngest Max just walked in. Max, before you do that, can you fill this glass with ice?
Last thing he needs is a drink. Am I right? He can't even do a sentence, let alone a drink.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just...
Fill that glass with ice, please. Thank you.
So
What does he say?
just listen. He was the director of the CDC's Division of HIV Prevention since 2020. He previously oversaw the management of infectious diseases for the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene. He was NYC's incident commander for the COVID response. I mean, the guy has total chops.
all the credentials.
And the thing
everything.
is, he likes tattoos and he likes wearing harnesses. And the Biden administration chose him. I think it's fabulous.
Because look, we talked to something about last week. We were talking about the fact that having like representation that I can't even say it because I'm about to have another one of these. Long Island iced teas.
Wait. So what was your point?
No, we talked about the fact that they were like, when you have like pure black representation and you in cartoons,
right,
and you use names that are associated with blackness, it lets people know that guess what? These characters that are lead in these cartoons or plays or whatever are actually black. So he picked someone who is gay, and is not ashamed of being gay. Hey, Jeff Branson, speaking of someone not ashamed of being gay, even though you're straight. And they're not ashamed of being gay, which puts it out in the world saying, yes, we're going to pick somebody who actually represents the community and understands the community and has the pedigree behind them to do this work. I mean, that's what's needed.
No, the thing is, when you don't know what I bring up, he's genius, isn't he? Like, he just lights up and he
I have
feels
no
like,
idea what the fuck he wrote tonight.
No, you didn't know what it was going to be. But you go there and you're genius. It's amazing. It's thrilling. It's thrilling.
I'm having another drink.
By the way, I have to say this. He does say that he's not a Satanist. I have to say this, right? I mean,
because so many of us are.
Satanism.
Max just said, our second child.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm
Book about Satanism.
Max, we went to Barnes and Noble to get books on Satanism because they wanted to learn and figure out what Satanism was. And I was like, because they had to know, as opposed to listening to like this talk and that talk. They're like, let me read actual books on what it is and like figure out my own opinions. They're not a Satanist. Carlise Burke is here. Y'all, Carlise Burke is here. Carlise Burke has joined the conversation.
Hey, Carlise.
Carlise, y'all have seen Carlise in every movie, TV show.
Look her
Carlise Burke. CarleaseBurke. Carlise Burke is here. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Okay, I have to round this out though for you.
Round it out. Because I'm about to make another drink because I have ice.
I don't think you should make another drink.
Don't
So
you
he
tell
was
me
he
what-
was asked by an interviewer why people think he is a Satanist.
Why? What did they say?
He goes, it's because I wear high fashion harnesses by Zana Bain. Do you know who Zana Bain is?
I don't know Zana
And
Bain.
I went to the website. Go to Zana Bain's website. Creates harnesses for all these fabulous people.
Why not? Why not wear a
Anyway,
harness?
I just thought that was funny.
Carly Little, why not wear a harness, baby? Guess what? If you feel it, no matter what your body looks like, no matter what everyone tells you, if you feel a harness, wear the goddamn harness.
Wear the goddamn harness.
I'm about to make another drink in the Bartesian.
So-
Bethany, put it in the thing.
A Texas judge. Are you with me? A little bit?
here. I'm just right by the Bartesian. I'm gonna make it.
This was a story that bothered both Michael and I. A Texas judge rules that employers are not required to cover HIV prevention drugs like PrEP if it violates their religious beliefs. And so basically what the judge basically said, hey, if you as an employer of all these people, if they say, hey, I want to get, PrEP or whatever the drug is to help keep them from getting HIV, the employer can say, no, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh, I'd love to do that, but it's against my religion. So
Right.
you can get AIDS. I don't
All
know.
right.
That's what
So
it
guess
seems
what?
to be.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I had to take my glasses off to talk to y'all.
It looks like it.
So this judge said, no, you can't have PrEP, a AIDS prevention medication,
Yes.
because it goes against our religious beliefs, because it promotes homosexual behavior.
No. Can I read this? This will
Read the
send
exact
you up.
quote.
This will send you up. So Judge Reed Connor wrote, they also claim that compulsory coverage for those services violates the plaintiff's religious beliefs by making them complicit in facilitating homosexual behavior, drug use, and sexual activity outside of the marriage between one man and one woman. So wait, listen. Whoa. That means the people who are the owner, the employers of these people, it makes them complicit in homosexual behavior. That doesn't even make sense. How are you complicit in homosexual behavior?
Well, you asking me that? Because I am.
Because you just are.
I just is complicit in homosexual behavior. But let me be very clear. I'm going to talk about this very quickly. This ruling is shit. Because look, first of all, sex happens. I don't care what your political beliefs are. Sex happens. It happens with 70-year-olds. It happens with 40-year-olds. It happens with almost some age.
We're not saying the age yet.
No. And it also happens with young teenagers. Sex happens, right? And the more knowledge they have about sex, including contraceptives and birth control measures, they will have a less likely chance of becoming pregnant or transmitting an STD, right? So for this person to say, I refuse to give queer men or straight men with HIV, because guess what? It happens within the cishet community. For a judge to say this is dangerous for a lot of reasons. One, it means that they don't care enough about us as being queer to even give us medication to prevent us from catching a deadly disease, because it is still deadly, even though there are treatments and there are pills that we can take. Yes, please.
What they also are saying, and this is kind of the community at large, they're dismantling anything that is preventative. And so it isn't just PrEP. It will be any medication. This is where they can go. Any medication that's preventative from anyone catching it. If you have a predisposed condition and you take something, that's preventative, I don't really want it. They're saying that could dismantle.
Yes.
So that's a problem too.
So by doing this and becoming successful at doing this, what is happening is the next step is contraceptives. The next step after that is all birth control. The next step after that is saying that, you know what? If you have a predisposed, I'm looking at you like you will help me. Bitch, you ain't gonna help me.
I don't know what you're saying.
No, the next step is that if you go, hey, I want to do this because I have to get this medication because I have a heart condition. The heart condition doesn't affect everything I do every day, but I take this medication so that I can.
I covered that already.
You did.
You're repeating.
Monasia, I'm repeating. Anyway, this is a big step. So for those of y'all who
Monica?
Monasia.
Did it. I made him laugh. It's always good to make him laugh. He knows.
Understand that who you are voting into office in the smaller versions, the midterm elections, is so completely important.
Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. This extreme MAGA ruling comes just months after the Republican-controlled Supreme Court discarded precedent and privacy in overturning Roe v. Wade. Since then, House Republicans have plotted an unhinged, dangerous campaign to punish our most personal decisions, from abortion care to birth control and more.
I want to say two things. One, Sean Heron is here, and I've always wanted to have sex with you. And two, they're coming for everything. Watch who you're voting. Tell your peeps to vote. Get the list of people who won't fuck with y'all. All right? Because if Clarence Thomas has taught us anything, he's coming for our marriage. He is coming forward to dissolve our relationship with our kids by saying that we should not have, I keep hitting her in the face, saying that we should not be able to adopt children. So y'all need to really, really, really understand this. This shit is real. I don't want to be unmarried to him.
Can I say one more thing?
Because we're coming up on our 25th anniversary. What do you want to say?
So Braidwood Management, they're the company that did that basically was trying to get this.
You know, I had a boyfriend once we called Braidwood.
Braid. This is braid with a D.
Oh, Braidwood.
This is braid like plaiting. Braidwood. Yes. So
It's
Braidwood
still
Management.
wood.
So this is the interesting thing about them. They've never been. No one's come to them saying, "Hey, I'd like to get PrEP." Not one of their employees has come forward to say that because they're such a pro-Christian group. They don't even have gay men on the roll. So they're just doing this preemptively in case they ever get someone that works for them that might need PrEP. Isn't that just bullshitty?
No, it's not. It's not bullshit because it's happening. It's for real.
No, it's bullshitty. It totally is.
It is okay. It is bullshitty.
Yes.
But this shit is what's happening. It's crazy.
And now we got to end on something fun. We did too much.
All right. I just want to say, y'all.
You've already
Please talk to your peeps. Let them know how important this is because they're coming for queer marriage.
said it. Oh, we've already said
They're
this.
coming for interracial.
Repetition.
Yes.
We don't need repetition.
Where are my glasses? I can't see shit. That's why I'm looking.
This is what we're going to do. Ready?
All right. We're going to talk about something else.
This is the one.
Y'all ready?
This is the one thing that
Stay for this. Don't leave.
Stop talking. This is the one thing that made my depressed husband, Michael Shepard, happy this week.
What do you like about corn?
Ever since I was told that corn was real, it tasted good.
Did you think corn wasn't real?
But when I tried it with butter, everything changed. I love corn. Corn.
Do you think everyone should be eating corn?
No, not everyone has to like it to be the best.
Yeah.
Everyone just has to try it. Have a bite.
What else are your favorite things?
I play a variety of games. Hide and seek, tag, double lava monster. Yeah, mostly corn. I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn. Look at this.
It's corn!
Because corn is awesome.
Can you describe corn to someone who's never tasted it before?
A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. It's the part that mostly makes me like the cone.
How much do you think corn should cost?
$1. I hope you will have a corn-tastic day.
A corn-tastic day?
What? It's just a pun about cone.
It's just a pun about cone. That way he says that word, cone.
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Just
I'm sorry, I have children. Hushik, this is the best thing ever. But I want to say one thing before we go into this, because we have a couple more things we're going to show you. I want to say, Celeste Janishevsky, hello. Next week, I'm going to tell the story about me getting my first role in Chicago because of you. All right. Okay, it's corn. Okay. It's cone.
Cone.
Okay, so.
You can't do that with evidently doing the mashup, the song. This isn't the whole song because it's quite long. You can go to YouTube and watch the whole song, but it's a little splice.
Bye, Michelle. Love you. Mwah.
The corn music. It's corn musical.
It's corn.
For me, I really like cone.
What do you like about corn?
It's cone. A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's cone. I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing.
It's corn. A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. I mean, look at this thing. It's corn. I can tell you all about it. And when I tasted it with butter, everything changed. 'Cause it's corn. Big lump with knobs and has the juice. I mean, look at this thing. It's corn. I can tell you all about it. When I tasted it with butter, everything changed. It's corn.
It's corn.
Yo.
Yay, Kevin Bacon!
I just want this. This is all I want. First of all, hey, Rachel. Mwah, hi, honey. You're still on your honeymoon. I just want this. I want us all to find that one thing that brings us so much fucking happiness. Like, cone.
It's Cohen.
It's
Oh
cone.
my God. It makes me laugh.
It is just, it brings me so much joy.
Absolutely.
It brings me so much joy. I can't even believe it. Ah.
This is our goodbye moment.
All right. Cheers, y'all. Thank you, Carlise, for joining us.
I only had one. How many did you have? That's why I started reading all the things. I knew I could read through it. Anyway,
Hey,
we love you
bye,
all.
y'all. We don't know what night. Hey, Susan,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
know what night
stay
we are
tuned.
next week. We're going to stay tuned because
We're all over the place.
everything is happening like crazy.
But we
and
love you.
we love you.
Bye.
Bye.